and thank you for joining me, Rose Ward, Stampersdelight.com. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. So happy you could join me today. Just a couple of quick reminders. First, if you like that mug, the crafty, classy, and a little bit sassy mug, or the don't bother me while I'm stamping, go check out my apparel shop at Stampersdelightshop.com. There's only 2 days left for celebration and the starter kit special where you can get that boho blue mini embossing machine. So definitely check that out. I would love to have you on my team. Just go to Stampersdelight.com and join the fun. So my March online class, yes, I can't believe March is almost here, is with the Around the Bend, and that's also with the sampler class. So you want to click on that link if you want to join either class or both classes. Also on March 1st, we have the new online exclusive Hello Irresistible suite. And when you purchase that suite or bundle through me, you're going to get a free PDF with 11 different samples that you can follow. Measurements included, pictures. So you will be able to get the PDF free when you order the bundle or the suite through me. Also, Donna Gray and myself have decided to do a one-sheet wonder club. Now, I've been asked this a lot of times. Okay, you don't have to sign up like for a year or anything like that. You can do it on a monthly basis so you'll know what's included. And for the month of March, we are also using the Hello Irresistible. In that, you're going to get cardstock, envelopes, the loose gems that go with that suite, the designer series paper, and I think I'm missing something, and ribbon, the gold and vanilla ribbon. So you're going to get that product, and then you're going to be invited to a Facebook group, which you're going to see Donna create One Sheet Wonder and myself One Sheet Wonder. So you'll have at least 12 more samples. Oh my gosh, so much going on. Okay, I think that's it for now. If you have any questions, just contact me. Okay, so let's switch the camera here. Had to have another sip of coffee. I'm going to be showing the paper pumpkin. Now, I got to tell you, this Sunshine and Smiles kit it's adorable. And I ended up playing with it all day. So in the paper pumpkins, you get your stamps and your little ink spot. I'm going to be giving that away, so you're going to want to listen to the end and see how you can get a chance to win that. U.S. only. Okay, I can only ship that to the U.S. So here is the card kit. I had so much fun with this. You can get the refill kit now if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. And they were selling a special with 2 little dies. So before anybody asks, I don't have any of this left. Okay, I don't have any dies. I don't have any extra kits. Okay, so here's the envelopes. And again, I'm going to show you a lot of alternatives. But you get the gems, the dimensionals, the glue dots, the ink spot, the stamps, and all these great die cuts. And then here are you can make 9 cards. However, I'm going to show you how to get some more out of that. So this was the kit, okay? I'm just going to put that aside. We'll be using some of that. And then, of course, you get the instructions. The link to join the Paper Pumpkin is below also, so if you'd like to order this monthly subscription, you can. So I always like to put this up so you can see what's going on. Here is my host code for February, okay? 2 days left of that. So here's the cards. So let's start with, let's see, which one did I grab? Okay, I'm going to show you some alternatives. This is the card that they show right here. And here is the same card. I always like to do at least one card the way they show it. And of course, here's the envelope. So that is the middle card right there. Now let me show you some alternatives. I did get carried away with shaker cards. And also go to Stampersdelight.com at the end of this and you'll see all the still shots. The next one I did, of course, I used the whole card and trimmed it down, put it on a piece of Flirty Flamingo. I added some of these great sequins that we have in the annual catalog, the pink ones, and I made a shaker card. Okay, same idea, but I made it into a shaker card. Wishing you sunshine and smiles. I love the sentiments. So there was my first alternative. Another one is I cut the card apart. And so let's just take that card piece so you can see. So for this one, here's the card. I cut it in half and I used this piece and I made a baby card. You're going to be amazing parents. So some of the things that you're going to see, and they'll be listed below. You're going to see some things that I used playing in the rain. Happy labels. Kind and sincere. Best family ever. Just showing you up front. Layering diorama dies. Stylish shapes. That was it. So I will put those in the description also. So I made this into a congratulations card because I do need one of those. And you can see that I did the envelope. Now the front of this piece right here, I did another baby card. And there's the playing in the rain. And so I did this one in pink. You're going to be amazing parents. So now I have a pink and a blue. And of course I just used the envelope that goes with it. So again, by cutting this in half, I got 2 cards. I had some extra pieces. Maybe I'll hold this one off because I used a bunch of extra pieces. So the next one, let's move those out of the way. The next one I have is this one right here. Okay. And there is that card. They're cute. And then you can sign it on the back. You could put some, sign it over here. Put whatever you want on there. I just did it the way they showed. And now let me show you what I did with this one. So let's grab, that is this guy right here. Okay, so that's the inside. That's the outside. Okay, so what I did here was I just added some window sheets. Basically the same card. And I made that into another shaker card. And again, this one I used the blue sequins. So I made that into a shaker card by just adding the window sheets and the gems. The next one that I did, using that again, so let me show you. I cut this in half. And I used this portion. There's the other side. So I used that piece. And I used my stylish dies. Added some balmy blue. Again, some of the stamps from Playing in the Rain. And also some of the stamps that came with the paper pumpkin. There's that little guy. Rainy days are better with you. So I made another card there. I added some of the designer series paper from the suite Playing in the Rain. So there was another one. The next one that I did a lot with this one. Okay, I used this portion of the card. Let's move that out of the way. I used this portion of the card right here. I used the diorama dies and cut a portion of that. No, I'm sorry. I used that one. Didn't use the diorama dies yet. And then I added the little bridge. Rainy days are better than with you. And I made another card. Okay. All right. So that's that one. Then I took a piece of smoky slate. Here's where I used the diorama die. And I added the sentiment from the paper pumpkin. And this is from the Playing in the Rain. This is from the Paper Pumpkin. Whoop, gotta glue him back in. And then the gems. So again, there's another card that I used by cutting this in half. And then this one, I used the Designer Series paper again. Thought the umbrellas went well with that. Okay, so when I cut this piece out, this one right here, I had, of course, that circle of that gingham paper and didn't want to waste that. And I also had some clouds left from the first card. And here you can see I cut the envelope, which I do a lot, but I didn't do a lot of them this time, but I did with this one. And I got another card. So I used that gingham circle, cut up the card or the envelope, and I made another baby card. So again, a lot you can do with this. Okay, let's move those over. And then the last one is this one right here. We are going to do some stamping, I promise. This one right here. Bring that in. And of course, this other side is just like blue. So you can stamp on that. Okay, so this is the card that they show you how to do. There we go. Cute little card. I'm telling you, I love this kit. And if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, don't forget, there are refills to this kit right now. Okay, then of course I cut it in half. So I just had this window piece. And you guessed it, I made another shaker card. This time, I wanted to make it clear, so I used our effervescent elements. Look at that. And I used the Wishing You Sunshine and Smiles, You Brighten My Day. So there's an alternative. And I had a piece of this Designer Series paper left from the Playing in the Rain. And I made a matching envelope. The next one I did with this, yep, you guessed it, I did it opposite way, and I made another shaker card, because I cut up 2 of these. Okay, and then this one goes the opposite way. I use those effervescents again, Wishing You Smile. And you can see that I used the envelopes that it came with. You can cut them up if you'd like. And then this one I used right here. And again, I used the Diorama dies on a piece of that Designer Series paper, Playing in the Rain. I used this as a background. And then I added some of these elements that I had left from the Paper Pumpkin, and then some from Playing in the Rain, Wishing You Sunshines and Smiles. And then I added some Designer Series paper for the envelope. And that was the one I had done for that. Okay. Are you loving this kit yet? All right, so let's do a little stamping here. I'm going to bring in some cardstock that I already have cut. And let's see. Let's just play around. I want to do a couple of cards for you using that kit. So for this one, I'm going to use the whole piece. I'm not going to cut it up. You saw how you can cut it up. Okay, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to take that whole piece. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this down. I don't know why I always do it that way. Okay, so this has to be 4 inches. So we're going to make that 4 inches here. And then this has to be 5 1/4. So I'm going to do a little bit on this end. And then 5 1/4 over here. So I want the ends to be correct. So I'm going to make a shaker card out of this one. but I'm not going to cut it up. So now this fits on my card base right there. Okay. All right, so let's bring in some of those pieces that go with this one. Just that one. And we'll use this little guy. And we need this right here. And one of the sentiments. What else do we need? I think that's it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and layer this. See, I cut that down, so of course it's going to have to be trimmed off. So let's see. I'm going to start with this on the inside. I'm just going to trim that piece off because remember I cut it down. I need the flowers. Let's take out those flowers. And I think that's it right now. Let's use my Mango Melody. And I gotta grab my mat here. So that when you close it, you can see just a little bit. I'm gonna stick this one. You wanna show it. So I didn't put any glue on here so I could tuck that in and see exactly where I wanted it. Probably don't even have to do that, but I'm going to use my glue instead of my, I'm going to use this instead of my glue dots. It's just easier for me. And make sure I tuck that right in there. Okay, this one. Now, if you were doing it by the way the card kit shows, you'd put this on the top, but we want this all inside. So we're going to put that one right here. So when I close it, this is what I see. Okay. And I think that's all I need on the inside. All right, so now I'm going to grab myself a piece of window sheet here. And I'm going to make this 4 by 5 and a quarter. And this should fit right on top of here. Wait, want to just trim it just a little bit more. Make sure that fits, and I can still fold it. I can always trim it later. So I am going to put my window sheet here. Whoop, I just ripped that. Ooh, it's okay, it won't show. Be careful when you're doing this. We're going to put something there, so you're not going to see it. Okay. We are going to, it's really sticky. That was sticking to my fingers. Okay, so we are going to add this. Now, I'm just going to trim off a little bit of this because I don't like it hanging over. Okay, make sure that. All right. Now I'm going to take my strips here. Where are my strips? Here they are. And you don't have to go all the way out to the end. You can do this right around the middle here. That's all you're going to see. just trim that off. Save that little piece because you can definitely use it. I am going to pull this out. There we go. There's that one. And this one. Make sure you get all those pieces off so that none of those gems can get away from you. And I'm going to use the Effervescent. I think they look like real raindrops. Be careful. I think that's enough. And then what I do, then I fold it up this way. Press it really well. And then shake it. Make sure that nothing comes out. And then if you see that you have a little bit showing, you can just trim that. Okay. Now I'm going to adhere it to my card base. This is going to go right here. So I'm going to grab my stamp that goes with that. I'm going to add that right inside there. I'm going to grab my dimensionals. Got this little guy. I'm just going to add a dimensional here. Put that like he's holding it right there. And then here's my sentiment, which says, I like that saying, wishing you sunshine and smiles. That I am going to glue right down here. Then I'm going to bring in a little piece of white. I'm going to go ahead and grab my dies, which, let me find those first. Oh, here they are. Okay, so here's those two little dies that came that you could order. One for the flowers and one for the little frog. So let's grab our little frog. And then I'm going to grab just the light olive. And I'm going to use a little light mango. Do his little belly. I'm going to bring in that adorable little boho blue die cutting machine. I just absolutely love the color, don't you? And we're going to take that little die. I hope you were all able to get this kit and the dies. me put this die back before I lose it. And this little guy is going to go right here. And let's grab a piece of white for the inside. Wishing you sunshines and smiles. You brighten my day. And now we'll grab the little flowers. Here they are. The little flowers that, I'm not going to cut these out, but you can because you have the die. I'm just going to stamp these. As soon as I figure out where I put my, there it is. I got so much stuff on here, I couldn't figure out where I put that. We're going to stamp that. And we're just going to color this in. So I'm just going to color these in real quick with my blends. This is the mango. Little old olive. Please don't forget to share my videos. Tell all your friends about watching me. Comment. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook. And so while I'm doing this, I'll tell you right now what I said before. So US only, I apologize. I'm going to give this to one lucky winner, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Comment, follow me, share, do it all. And one lucky winner is going to win that stamp set and little ink spot, okay? And I will announce the winner on my Facebook page. Let's see, when will I do that? I'll do that Wednesday. How's that? Okay, so you all got time to do it. So now I'm going to grab some of these gems. Oh, I got some left from my other kit. I usually get 2 kits so I can play around with it. I'm going to add those right here. And then I'm just going to grab a regular the envelope that goes with it. And there I have a shaker card alternative to this card. Okay, let's see what else. Should I do one more? All right, let's do the pink one. This time we're going to cut it in half. Okay, we'll leave that for later, I think. Maybe I'll use, I don't know. Cut it in half. Should I do another shaker card? Okay, I'm going to save that for another card. Okay, so I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take a piece of white. That's going to go right behind it. I'm going to take a piece of Flirty Flamingo. Not sure what I'm doing yet, but we'll figure it out together. Okay, so this is going to be the same size, so I want to trim that down. So I am going to trim this down to 4 inches. And this is going to be, this is 5.5, so we're going to go trim it down to 5.25. It's going to fit right over that white. Okay. And we're going to do a little stamping. So let's see what we have here. We have, let's do a little scene. I don't know. What do you think? Let's take this little guy here. Okay. Let's take my memento. And let's do some flowers. Okay. Let's color those in. Again, I'm using blends. And let's do this one in pink. And grab the mango. So much you can do with this. And you can change up the colors, of course, too. I'm keeping with the colors that I have on my table. I'm going to put this right over here. You're only seeing a little bit of that. We're not going to make a shaker card. I made so many of them. I still might make some more because I have a lot of this left over, which I'll be playing with. Maybe I'll give some of those cards away too. I will do a couple cards and give those away. Okay, this is going to go right on top of here. I'm going to straighten that out a bit. Okay, I'm going to bring in, again, a piece of white. That one right here. Let's just use that little strip. I'm going to bring in those little flowers. I'll do 2 of those. All right, let's color them in. Little green. So a little bit that I didn't get. Okay, so let's bring in that die cutting machine again. I don't have my magic tape here, and that's usually what I use for these little, especially these little pieces, but we're winging it. Okay, I am going to cut this one. Hopefully I didn't move it. There we go. Let's cut out the second one. Jeez, I'm like a bull in the china shop today. All right, now we have those flowers. I'm going to be using this again, so let me just, we're going to put these right here. I'm going to grab my dimensionals. I think I need the minis for this. So let's see what minis are. I've got some minis here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to not do that for a second. I'm going to bring in this. I might actually use this. Let's see. Should I use that? It's a little... Let me just see. Remember, I'm just playing here. Oh, how cute that would look, huh? Do I want to waste that whole piece just for that? I do. So I'm going to cut this. So this piece has to be 4 inches. Oh, I didn't mean to glue that down though. Lift that up gently. Okay. And then I'm going to trim this way. So I don't really have measurements for this. I'm just playing with it until I get it where I want it. I know everybody's saying, but you wasted that whole piece. Not really. Okay. Oh my gosh, I like this. Remember, this is a card on the fly. I didn't know what I was going to do. Now I do. Okay, so we're going to bring that down right here. And then I'm going to add these flowers back here. That one went right over there, but that's all right. Let's grab these. Come on. Right here. And let's see, what else do I want to do here? Okay, since this is the little duck, I'll use a little duck on this one. Do I want to use a little duck? Yeah, I'm going to use a little duck. Okay. We're going to put that little duck right there. I hid some of the flowers, but that's okay. And then I need my sentiment. So let's grab that next. I'm going to grab the You Brighten My Day. I am going to use dimensionals on this also. And let's use up some of these gems right here. I could have made it into a shaker card. So if you're doing this project, you can make it into a shaker card. How cute. You brighten my day. Let's put a little sentiment on the inside. Wishing you, oop, we don't want that one. Wishing you sunshine and smiles. And I got this, let's see, let's use little flowers. I think I'll just do those in yellow. I'm not going to color them in. Okay. And there we have another alternative. Now we still have the other portion of that. So let's see what I want to do with that one. I'm not sure yet, but I'm thinking. Let's see. Let's move this out of the way. All right, so let's grab, for this one, I'm going to grab a piece of, let's see, what do we have here? Balmy blue? Yeah, I'm going to go with the balmy blue. And then I'm going to trim this down. Four by 5 1/4. going to go right on there, but I think I'm going to add some ribbon. This is our blue and white variegated ribbon. Okay, I think I'm going to add some ribbon here. Could have used that side, but I really like that little rainbow. So we're going to add that right there. All right, for this one, I am going to grab the little turtle from the Playing in the Rain. So I'm going to grab my dark Old Olive and just tracing around that. Then I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to color that with the light. Blend it up. Because remember, the little duck would have been the one that I used for this. Since I used the duck, I'm going to add this piece to this one. I'm just going to use the light here. All right, and then I'm going to use my mango. Do a little coloring. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Facebook. And you could win that set that I have. Stamp set with the ink spots. With the ink spot. And then I'm just going to use my Flirty Flamingo in here. Okay. So I am going to glue that one down here. I appreciate everybody that says they love my card on the fly, because I really don't know what I'm doing until I get it down here. All right, we have that. Let's see. What else do we want to use? Why don't we use this little turtle? Let me incorporate the little turtles. Yeah, there we go. So one is from the Playing in the Rain, and the other, of course, is the die from this one. Okay. And then I think I'm going to grab some flowers. And we'll add some dimensionals to this. We're just going to add that right underneath there, like that. Now I think I want a bow on this, so I am going to tie a bow here. My fingers aren't working. All right. Just gonna tie a bow, making it a little tight. I'll loosen it in a minute. I'm going to turn it around, I think. Ooh, That came out really weird, but I like it. I don't know how I did that. Look at that. Looks like a little banner bow. We're going with it. I love it. Okay. Let's grab a little sentiment. Let's see what else we have here. Sunshine. I like the Sunshine and Smiles. We're going to go with that one. But I think I'm going to clean this off and use Balmy Blue. For the sentiment this time. Okay. And I'll put that on dimensionals. I have 2 of these left, so I'm going to use that. I don't want to use raindrops. So I'm just going to add these 2 little leftover pink ones here. And then an inside. And I actually have this cute little umbrella. I'm going to use that. That's from the Playing in the Rain. I don't know what I'm going to put on here yet, so I'm going to leave this one blank. Oh my gosh, those dimensional pieces get all over, don't they? I find them outside on my cats. I don't know. Now I'm looking at it. I might want that little... Oh yeah, I want that too. I want it all. We're gonna use that too. The little umbrella. And this way, it ties into the umbrella in the inside. So there we have another alternative. Cutting that in half. All right, let's do one more since I'll use this one now. And I'm sorry, I know I am just shaker crazy. So we're gonna make this one into a shaker card too. All right. So this is actually going to get layered onto here. I'm probably going to cut this. I don't know if I'm going to cut it. It's going to get layered onto here. Let's just layer this up. I'm not going to cut this one and make extra cards out of it just yet. I'm going to do this first. Because I'm not sure what I'm doing. That doesn't sound right, does it? Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Let's see. There we go. Okay. I do want to do a shaker card, so let me grab another piece of our window sheets. After this, I'm definitely going to have to order more window sheets. Let's see, do I have another window sheet? Here it is. Okay, so this is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. Just going to do 4 by 5 1/4. Going to go right on here. I'm not cutting this one down at all. Okay. So this is actually going to close like that. I'm going to grab those strips. I think the rest of these I'm going to actually make into baby cards because I'm always looking for baby cards. Okay, I'm going to use a, ooh, I could have used the new frosted gems, but I want it to look really like rain, so I'm going to add some more of those beads. The large ones seem to come in here. Okay, I'm going to add those. I'm going to fold that up. I am going to grab another piece of balmy blue. Let's see, do I have a balmy blue here that's the right cut? Nope, let me grab one. So now my question is, do I want to do it this way or this way? Oh, gotta do it the way the rain goes, right? Okay, so we are going to cut this way. Okay, I'm gonna fold this in half. So again, you can cut up all those pieces and get lots of extra cards out. I'm just showing you some alternatives. This actually gets glued right on top of here. Same exact size. I know what somebody's going to say. Do you need extra postage? You may. I'm going to line that and get that right up on there. I'm going to grab some of those clouds. And my turtle. And this little guy and my little frog. Okay, so let's glue those on. He needs dimensionals. Come on. This is a silicone mat I have down on my table, so sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate with my fingernails. See? That's when my take your pick tool comes in handy. And here we have the sentiment. We are going to use friends in any kind of weather. This, I need to make sure this is on straight. I'm going to go with the balmy blue here. So much you can do with this set. We are going to grab the gems, if I can find them on this mess of a table. There they are. Add some of those raindrops. Inside. Friends in any kind of weather. Brighten my day. I'm going to clean this off. Well, let's hope that I did this okay. I need to clean that piece off, and I don't have a piece of scrap paper. There we go. Okay. You brighten my day. There we go. Again, I'm going to grab that little umbrella from the Playing in the Rain. That is still available in the catalog, by the way. And even though you can't get the paper pumpkin full kit, you can still get the refills. I'm running out of room on my table. Oop, a couple of those fell off. You brighten my day. Since those fell off, we're going to use them. I don't want to waste them. I don't feel like putting them back, so we'll put one over here, like it's coming down the clouds. And another one right there. There we go. Oh my gosh. Here we go with another alternative. Yes, I went shaker card crazy on this kit, but I absolutely love it. So I have more to do. I'm going to close my live video here and play with some more cards. So remember, I am going to be giving this away to one lucky winner. Just comment, follow me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, wherever. I'm going to put everybody's name in, and one lucky winner in the US will grab that little kit, okay? And again, if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, the refill kits are out there. The link will be below. Grab it while you can. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Don't forget all about the specials in March. And until next time, keep on stamping, Stampers. Bye.